Alright, hello everybody, this is beau-hindman for Massively TV, or massively.com, whichever you prefer, and I am going to be streaming a pretty cool game tonight called Monster Forest, I believe, online. And let's see here, one second. Okay. And anyway, so we're going to go through some different quests here. How's the chat room doing, by the way? Hello, Bert. Where's Ernie? Anyway, and I'm going to... It's a confusing game. This is not a game for the faint of heart. It's very bright and colorful. It'll run on anything, it seems like. I ran it successfully on my my basic laptop of choice, so everything should be just fine. Let's see here. And by the way, chat room, if you can hear me or not hear me or have any problems with the sound, just let me know. I think everything should be good, though. A lot of the quests I've just been kind of going through quickly until I learn the systems. And but what we have is a game that essentially you have a pet, as you can see here. Let me see if I can get to a good spot here. This little town is weird. You can't rotate your camera while you're in this little town for some reason. Here, let me get out of the town and I'll show you. Boop. A lot of autopathing stuff, which is wonderful for me. I used to hate the autopathing stuff, but when you start to have, you know, like tendinitis and wrist issues and stuff, and it saves you some clicks, which means saves you a little pain. Okay, so this is my little dude here, and as you can see, there's my little humming mouse. I don't know if I can change his name or not. I should try that. But it's kind of just a Pokemon type of, you know, monster collector type of game where you're basically, you know, trading monsters and raising them and all that kind of stuff like that. But the funny thing about this game is, you know, despite its really cartoony looking nature, like a lot of these games, people often overlook these games because they just think, it's a cartoony whatever, it's not worth anything, which is just beyond me because people miss out on some really good stuff. But you have a trillion things to do. Yeah, it does kind of look like Draconica a little bit in some ways, but I don't know. I've got a pretty discernible, or you know, I'm kind of like a wine snob of games, so I tend to know. I don't think it looks much like it, but anyway, let me show you though. You've got just all these little buttons to push, so you can just play the game pushing buttons. That's what I've been doing. Here's your mount. I haven't got a mount yet, but it looks like it has food usage, capacity, talents, a bag of its own, which is awesome. I mean, more inventory space. I can't wait to get a mount now. Of course, you got the cash shop, which is very cash shoppy, you know, as it's supposed to be. I'm not sure how it works. You've got a ton of customization though, which is awesome. Customization I will spend more money on customization than anything. If you sell me a cute enough pink dress, I'll probably buy it. It shows you what it looks like. What the heck? Look at that. He looks like he's in bondage gear. But I mean, look, you can try everything on just by clicking it. It works really, really well. You can preview it before you even buy it, which is, of course, what you want. But the whole game just kind of works. It's from Asiasoft, and Asiasoft, from my experience so far, is a company, a publisher that does a ton of... let me explain this. If you're a fan of free-to-play games like me, you tend to troll around sites, you know, trying to find the latest hot, you know, new game coming out of, like, you know, Korea or something like that, because they have some amazing, if you don't believe me, you need to go look at it, amazing games coming out of that area. I mean, they're doing stuff with the games that we haven't even begun to do, and they do it, like, you know, at the speed of light, and it always just works. That's why we're going to get a bunch of games over here this next year. I think Terra, Argo, I think, is another one, stuff like that aren't necessarily representative of the real stuff going on over there. Games like this and some other games are really kind of showing what they're doing, which is just to do this kind of innocent-looking game with a ton of stuff to do. So this is called Monster Forest Online, by the way. So you sign up for Asiasoft, and Asiasoft seems to bring a lot of those foreign games that normally would still be in like a beta over there or something like that, and they seem to you know, release them over here. So they're a great place to find some of the new stuff. So anyway, what you do is you know, you get these little pets and you basically go around fighting. I'll show you fighting real quick. You just run around until you find something, which is kind of weird, but I've played games like this before where you run around and you just run into an enemy. It works actually really well. You know, you don't necessarily plan your attacks. You can just be attacked out of kind of, I want to say one of the Final Fantasy games or two did that. I never was a fan of Final Fantasy, so I don't really remember much. The one on the PS2 was alright. So I'm going to hit auto attack so she can do all her damage while I'm just kind of watching. But if you notice my guy down at the bottom here, all he does is watch. And he just cheers her on. He's like, yay, go, mouse. Look at him. He just stands there and he keeps blowing kisses. So I won that fight. If you hang out long enough, you'll eventually find another one. You can also, it's WASD controls, so if the point to click is kind of bothering you, don't worry about it. As you can see, I'm doing WASD. Backwards actually walks you backwards instead of turning you around and walking towards the camera like a lot of the interpreted WASD. Let's see who I ran into again. See, I've got it on auto. She'll just auto attack the whole time. So, as you're fighting and doing stuff like that, you're leveling up and doing all that good stuff. Let me show you some of the other systems involved, because there are a ton of them. I'm gonna turn down that annoying music. Boop. Let's see, sound. Let's turn the sound effect down just a bit. Excuse me. All right, let's turn the details up. Why not? See, this is weird. The details and stuff. And there's these ones here that are blank. So, all right. You've got your cash shop, rewards package, which I believe is going to be... Oh, I got one. I think. You get your rewards, which a lot of times in a lot of these games, rewards are rewards for just staying connected and continuing to play. So, and they wonder why people get addicted and stuff. You've got investment, which is... I have no idea what this is, but this is like a stock market, and they literally have the stock market. So you can play the stock market. You can buy, you can sell, as you can see here. You make an account of shells, which are, I guess, a currency. And there's a stock market guide. I mean, okay. So, I mean, that's awesome. That's just another thing that a lot of times when I'm playing these free-to-play games, to be honest, I have to move on. I have to keep kind of going. So I have to check out next week and next week and next week. So I don't really get a chance to really become faithful to one. I don't really get a chance to really dig into one. But when some of them, like when I first played Mabinogi, I thought, oh, I'll just play that for a while. And that was a couple years ago. And it just hooked me because of all the things you can do in the game. There's just a million things that are not just boring combat. Speaking of which, we're going to have a fight. Hold on here. I can put them on defensive. I can tell them to attack. You can change pets if I have different pets. These down here, I'll show you his abilities. It's a card system, which is another unique kind of aspect of it. And when you make your character, you can pick. Here's the talents, I guess, that is using. I guess. No idea what that is. I'll figure that out. But I'm really a fan of a game that essentially... I'm going to get over here away from fighting so I can explain some stuff. I'm a fan of games that give you so much to do that you really are almost overwhelmed. One of my pet peeves, though, is we'll see the cursor. I don't know if you can see the cursor there in the middle of the screen. Watch as I turn and the cursor moves. When you right-click and turn the camera, the cursor should just disappear and stay put. But that's one of my pet peeves. All right, so you got the stock market, which I'll learn that later. That's crazy. I guess kids are learning how to be a high sellers, low buyers, whatever. Events. What's today? Tuesday? There's nothing going on today? Aw. I mean, look at all these events. You click on Animal Mount Festival. Let's see. It looks like you're at some festival where you get a pet. I mean, look at all these little events. That's really, really cool. And then you've got your character here, which I might need to add some points. There's all your equipment. Here's my wardrobe, which would mean the stuff that I can put on, I think, to it's like an appearance slot, essentially, which I love, that you can have your armor. Appearance slots are, if your character can look unique, that's number one in my book. Always, always number one. Let's see. Close that off. You got your character. You got your, here's your pet. Let's see. Oh, I can add a nickname. Let's see. I'm going to name him Roy, because my dog's name is Roy. There went a dude right there with a squishy pet. So now my pet should be named Roy. Yep. Easy enough. Here's equipment for your pet. As you can see, I put on a helmet and a sword. And then down here, they also have a staff, rings, belts, capes. Let's see. Oh, They need some food. Renew. I got to put some food in my pet's inventory to renew him because it says here his health is low. Although the strange thing is in his hotbar up here, his bar I should say, it doesn't show his health as being low. So I'm not sure what that is. Growth, which, I mean, you can evolve him and I guess he's going to change how he looks. Let's see. Basic requirements, 9,000 GP, level 30 female. So I need a female or a male and have to be level, or he has to be level 30. Offspring, reproduce. I wonder if I should push that button. I wonder what happened. Let's push it. Requirements. 450, level 20. Oh, okay. Okay, so I don't have enough. I can reproduce them too. That's just kind of freaky. Sticky glue, levitation, damage based. See, he has these abilities, but it's not like he's using them. Ah, see, I have no idea. Maybe he gets those over time. Here's an achievement. Yeah, I see. I pushed a button. Chat room, you came in a little late there, but nothing happened. See, I don't even have... Look at this. It's just stuff to do. I don't know what all this is. Okay, well, let's keep trying to do a quest. There's an achievement system. Here's the online players. Looks like one in this area. Oh, wait, it says now I got another achievement. Left click orange to find where... Okay, so that's nothing. Okay, so let's go back and look at my inventory. It's absolutely packed with crap. Here's a card. I don't know how to work these cards. See, it's not really explained much at all. There has been some explanation, but not much. So I'm just going to right click on it and see what happens. Okay, it shows me a picture of it. Oh, it's a skill card, Resonance of Earth. Let's see here. Cost 1.5. It's a passive skill. Dumbass boy invites me to battle. No, I'm not going to battle. Your name is Dumbass boy. Okay, so I'm going to equip the skill card. Confirm this to Roy. Here, before I do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open his... Oops. No, I didn't mean to run. Before I equip his skill card to my pet... Oh, great. Hang on a second. Kick his butt, Roy. So now Roy, the female, is now male. So Roy was always a boy. Let's say that. Okay. One more dead here. It was pretty though. You know, pretty enough. The water's nice and the trees look good. I mean, you know, it's a good looking game. But it runs on anything, so that's the important thing. I don't really care if the game looks state of the art or not. I just want it to work and have engaging play, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I still got to kill pink manises. What I'm going to do in the meanwhile is before I equip that, I'm going to open the pet. So where is his abilities? I'm not sure, but let me go ahead and equip that card here. Boop. Equip to Roy, yes. Yes. So now look, he's got this... See, there's the charge ability he's using. And yes, chat room, I gave my pet a sex change. You can... Holy moly. Look at this. You can give him an entire deck. I wonder if I can put that up. Oh, there you go. So now it's up there. Let's go get in a fight and see if he uses that. It's a passive ability, though, I think. Here's the skill cards. Okay, the skill cards are all based on your pet. So I guess really your character does nothing, but you can decorate him and stuff like that. I don't see anything on him that shows, you know, damage, abilities, whatever. So it's all based on your pet, which is kind of cool. So that is a passive. When there is any other monster equipped with Resonance of Wind, wind-based attacks will increase by 50 and critical rate by 5. Same goes for water. What kind of attack is this? This is earth. Dual defense will increase by 58 and there's fire. Okay, so as I equip that, it's a passive ability that whatever kind of attack the monsters are doing gives him a certain increase, decrease, whatever. Here's a quest right here. Okay, I'm doing that one right now. Yes, essentially, yes, chat room. The Bert there, the pet. You become the pet's cheerleader, but that's fine. I don't really care to get killed. I think I got to go down here and kill. Here, I got something. I'm looking for pink flamingos or something. So see that card right there? It's not lit up. That's a passive ability. So against what kind of attacks? Oh, these guys are doing fire attacks. See, so let's see here. Dual defense. If there, okay, dual defense increases. His defense increases if there's fire. So, man, look at all that. There's a ton of stuff. Yeah, I don't even have a health bar, do I? Oh, did I get food? Oh, let's see if I can feed him. Now let me put it in his inventory. How do I put it in his inventory? I'll have to figure that out. I think I finished the quest though. Let's see. See, it's a little confusing. I'm not quite sure what quest is. I'll probably get used to it, you know, and it'll figure it out. Which one did I get done? Oh, here we go. I gotta go talk to the professor. So it wasn't really even anything I did. Yeah, I'll figure out the food because according to his bar up here, he's not hurt, which is weird. Oh, the achievement thing that's flashing, that keeps flashing, and I have no idea why. I think because I indicated one. Find and defeat Rusty Ladybird King, preferably in a party. Okay, no. Train your pet to level 10. No, he's level 9, so I'm getting ready to get that. Oh, let me finish these guys off. Look at my dude. He's just, go, pet. The pet's like, man, you know, leave me alone. That music every time. Da da da. Okay, so I guess I'm doing this quest where I'm going to go meet somebody. In achievements, let's see, travel around Zappic Park. I mean, did I do that one? Oh, here you can click on them here, okay. Well, I guess I'm going to have to wait a second to look at that. Here's mantises, which is what I need right now. I need a pink mantis here. These two guys. I can tell them which one to attack first. I can tell them to pass. I can change pets. Right now, I just leave. Since I'm at a lower level, it seems like you're safe just doing auto attacks. I've seen some pretty crazy pets too so far. I haven't seen many players though. Might be because I'm in the lower area. Yeah, you change pets, you evolve them. See, I've got this button right here. Start evolving. Please check the pet's growth in the monster bag. I have no idea what that means. Oh, here it is. Basic requirements. I have 2 of them, but I'm missing one. So I think he has to be level 30 to evolve first. And then it says you can change pets. So it tells you down here what attack is going to be used next. So I guess if you're in a group, I need to find a group. That'd be fun. A bunch of monsters doing their thing. I'm getting sick of that music though, oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know why achievements is still blinking. I can click on that and it'll auto-path me there, so you don't ever really get lost. I need 2 more of the pink mantises. Yeah, here's this dude. I mean, he looks dorky, but I like his hoodie. Excuse me 1 second while I battle again. I wonder if there's a setting to not allow that. Like, is there some way you could choose? What's funny is my pet makes it sound like a lion roaring, and he's a little, looks like a guinea pig with wings. A naked guinea pig. Come on, get him, dude. Dun, 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 dun. Now, where was it? See, and then it stops you. This is what I heard sometimes from some people, is that you can be in the middle of a battle and it'll slam you kind of. See, I was just near this guy, and now it put me all the way back. It might have something to do with the fact that when you get into a battle that, you know, you're kind of instanced, and then it might have started earlier than you thought. Okay, so it says to talk to him, but I don't know if you can have more than one pet at a time, and that I'm not sure of. Okay, to finish this guy's quest, I need to kill some more of these mantises. Here we go. Some more here? No. In level. I don't know what that means. I don't know what these pet talents are. I don't know how you use those. Maybe these are these might be passive. Yeah, these are passive skills he's got here. The talents are his passive skills. Yeah, the special effects and everything in the combat is repetitive, but you got to remember this. I mean, he's barely level 9. I've barely been playing, so I imagine that, you know, later it gets pretty crazy. So I can put him on defensive mode if I want. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, the sounds are very repetitive. Alright, so now I need a... Uh-oh, it says his inventory is full. Wow, he's got a ton of stuff. Let's see. All these swords and stuff. Weapons. See, I can put weapons on him. Light attack button. That's not as good. Not as good. Man, he's got a lot of stuff. See, this is the problem. You can just tweak on this stuff forever. Map of Rusty Ladybird's lair. I don't even know what that is. Okay, I put a ring on him. Alright. What I need is his inventory, though. There we go. I don't see the weapons making a difference in his... You can see him here flying around. I don't see anything as I equip him. I think he just... When you evolve him, it's gonna... So I need a ring, a cape, and a belt. I don't have a cape, and I think I just put on the ring, and I need another ring. Okay. Yeah, there's... when you hear... In fact, maybe I could just make a character real quick, because you choose... you also choose your... I don't know if it's going to boot me out, though. If it relogs in, that's fine. Password. Crap. Okay, so let's just make another... Whoa! No, come on, man. Here, I'll do this. Yeah, there ain't nothing you're gonna see. See, I don't know how to make... Because whenever I log in, it automatically logs me on this guy. Let me try this. I don't think it's... Yeah, you might just have the one character, which is weird. I'm down with that. That's fine, but I mean, I'd like to see... I wish you would have known, because I would like to try out some of the other ones. But what's funny, too, is you can only run it... This is a windowed mode. If you run it in a full screen, it stays at the same resolution. Now, a lot of that is, though, they really try to keep the... They really try to keep the system requirements really low, which I completely am down with. You know, I mean, like right now, I can't move the camera anywhere but slightly like that. It's like kind of like Draconica, like they were saying earlier. you know, you in certain areas it's very instanced. Let me go back to that quest. I've got a quest done, but see, I don't know where you can see. Oh, there's the map. So it's saying I got to defeat somebody. It's just a weird game. There's just a bunch of, but it's got some interesting stuff for sure. It's autumn, so I didn't even go into that stuff yet. You can have a farm, you can have a cafe. I haven't even looked at it. I haven't even gotten. I mean, I've just been, you know, playing the game. So I don't know at what point the farming and the cafe and the gardening and all that kind of stuff goes. Supposedly, it's really cool. Yeah, seasons that do. I have no idea what the seasons even mean. I'm pretty sure it affects your farming and everything though. So right now it's saying, I thought it was saying it was summer. It says mist right now. I don't know if you see that. I hover over this area here, mist, and then it says it's a sandy environment. So what I'm guessing, I need to read the wiki a little bit. See, it's saying it's autumn right now. Winter is 2 hours away. So the seasons either move really fast, or they're kind of like Rhizome, where you can literally be in the middle of a game. Well, Rhizome is every week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. But this might change, you know, literally 3 times a day. Who knows? Either that, or I'm just now on the cusp of the new season change. I don't know. These megaphone things you do find a lot in free-to-play games. This is one of the stereotypes that actually do exist. Megaphones are the way to holler to the entire server, and they cost you money. And people don't use this spam because it does cost money. What they use it for, though, is posting something completely ridiculous that is just annoying. Like, I love so-and-so, or it's just ridiculous. But they spend real money to say the dumbest stuff. Oh my god, my pet inventory is full. Here, hang on a second. Come on. Can I take some of his stuff? There, good. I guess he's looting as he's fighting, so that's... Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't even grouped yet. I haven't even I haven't seen too many players right now. Again, that could be because I'm in the lower level area. But I haven't even seen, like, this little thing here though. Tells you players who are online, and I'm wondering if there's probably none in this area. I'm the only one in this whole area. But I wonder if from that information you can invite people and stuff. Anyway, that's a little bit of it. There's not much to it as far as so far, but oh, here's the king I got to defeat right here. Now, how do I get into a fight with it? Let's see if this is it. No, see, some of the NPCs are out in the world like that, and you go up to them and you fight them. And who knows? It might be because I moved channels to a pretty low channel. In fact, up here it's listing. I'll show you whenever I'm done fighting. It listed the channels, and I bet I could change to a quote-unquote busier one. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, see channels here. I bet I could switch. Yeah, see, there's channel 1's busier. See, now I'm switching to channel 1. There you go. Hey, cool. I'm near a city now. And I can't... Why can't I go up the ground? I think I might have to step on these little points to go into the actual city. It's kind of like a zone. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but... Hey, this is cool looking. Here's some kind of mount thing. That's a cool looking guy. Look at that guy. Alright, so that's a little bit of Monster Forest Online. Look at the boats and this distance. It actually looks pretty nice for a pretty cartoony game. I'm going to be playing this all week. My character's name on the server is Beau. I think there is only the one server, so if you want to come find me or play it. If you're watching this video in Sunday's column, of course, leave a comment about what you thought of the game, because so far I have barely even touched the darn thing. I've got a naked guinea pig pet that flies over my shoulder, but that was the most masculine one I could find. So, but you know, tell me what you think. If you have any suggestions, if you played the game before, you know anything about the housing or the cafe or the gardening or any of that good stuff, that's what I'm really interested in. Leave those in the comments section. And yeah, my character is kind of useless, so definitely give me some information to make him more non-useless, useful. And anyway, so thanks for watching. I'm going to probably poke around a little bit more and trying to find the cafe and stuff. So be sure to leave lots of comments and tell all your friends to come leave lots of comments, especially if they're a player of the game. Thanks for watching Massively TV. This is beau-hindman. I'll see you in Sunday's comment section.